And he's trying to talk me into going skydiving with him. So
I'm gonna get him. I'm pretty persuasive.
So if my wife will go as well, so Liv and I can go skydiving. So
Hi everybody, how are you? My name is Anthony Ramirez, and I'm a local attorney up in Phoenix, and I'm a former police officer with the District of Columbia Metropolitan Police. And I've been coming out to Country Thunder for about 10 years, and coming to Randy's services on a Saturday or Sunday for about the last 3 or 4. And last year I came and I have a booth inside. If you guys ever see it, it's the we have a taxi cab that's painted. The front half's painted like a police car. The back cab is painted like a taxi cab to remind everybody to use common sense when they're drinking and don't drink and drive home. Anyway, Randy brought over some of these little New Testament Bibles last year. We were passing them out for him, and ended up hanging on to one of them. Okay, and I didn't know it. So what happened was last year on May 4th, Country Thunder was, mid-April, so about a month later on May 4th, I had that booth, the same thing that we're doing here, at a restaurant up in Glendale called El Camarón Gigante, and there's a party. It's my last name, as you know, is Ramirez. It's a Latino, Chicano party, car show. It's a lot of fun. Well, at the end of the event, at about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, a gunfight broke out outside in the parking lot, and 8 people got shot, 3 people died. Those of you that live up in the valley may have seen it on television. There was a lot of chaos and fear that happened that night. When it happened, it was over, and so I was loading out the car and putting t-shirts and other stuff that we were passing out there. And when the gunshots rang out, I hit the floor, and a young lady came running around the car saying she'd been shot. Well, there were about 60 rounds that had been fired, as it turned out. I told her to stay on the ground, and about 10 seconds went by with gunfire. There was about a 5-second break, and then about another 5 or 6 second volley after that. After it stopped, during that second volley, I had shoved her into the front of my car, and we laid there. The car was taking bullets. 2 of the tires got shot out. Some of the rear quarter panel had some bullet holes in it. When it was done, I went to go get her out of the car, and she wasn't responsive. And so I tell you that I pulled her out of the car, and thank God she had only been shot, and she'd been shot in the arm, and she was just in shock. Okay. The car had to sit there for another couple of days while they processed the crime scene. As I mentioned, there were 3 people that had died, and so on the following Tuesday, I got to take the car back home. And as I mentioned, I put her in the front seat of the car. And as I was cleaning the blood out off the seat, off of the kick plate, I was down on my hands and knees, to make sure to get it. And in the side pocket of the front passenger door was this New Testament, little New Testament that I had gotten here at Country Thunder from Randy. And it made its way into the car, and it was there. And when I saw it, I just stopped. Okay, because amidst all of the chaos and fear and violence that was taking place on that Sunday evening, sitting there right next to me the entire time was something that stood for something completely different: peace, faith, and hope. Now, I'm not here to tell you that this New Testament stopped the tragedy, right? But I believe that God works and it shows up in ways that we don't always expect. I didn't have to be there that night. I could have been doing something different. I could have been with my daughter. But God put me there so that I could help that young lady. Okay, and God, I think, gives us the strength to show up during hard times and gives us what we need to show up for other people. So amidst that, when I found this there, it was just a reminder to me that while there was this violence and fear taking place, God was there the entire time. And it's not that bad things don't happen, but it's a reminder that when bad things do happen, we're never alone. So Randy, thank you for allowing me to be here and share that story with you. And I hope you all have a great weekend.
All right, thank you, Anthony. Thank you. And thanks to our